This is a Beanbag Chair Media production.
Hi guys, and welcome to Anime Noise.
I'm Garrett. I'm a performing musician by trade, graduated with a bachelor's degree in music production, and have been binging anime for almost 2 decades.
And I'm Emily. I'm a classically trained violinist and have been indulging in the animes since I was a wee little human.
And this is an anime review podcast, where we help the new viewer decide where they want to start while taking the superfan on a deep dive into the overlooked realm of music and sound effects. Hello, anime family.
Hello.
We are so excited today because today we are honored to bring you our favorite movie this year by far.
Yeah, no shit.
Also, one of our top 10 favorite films ever.
Yeah, I for as much as I've wanted to watch this month, I feel like it is very much up there in my top all-time movies.
Oh, me too. Hands down.
It's stupid.
And I think this is probably arguably the greatest anime film in history.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen that many anime films.
I know a lot of people they have their own top 10 list and shit like that. But
this would be on ours. And
I mean, it's on our top 10 list. I'm thinking it's the greatest right now. I mean,
no, like, I'm
with
not
the amount of
talking
records that it has and all of that, I think it might be the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll let you guys watch it and be the judge. Also, we are going to do our fucking damnedest to not spoil anything.
It was so hard because it's such an easy storyline to spoil, especially in the excitement that we're going to be speaking with. And I think that's probably going to be the hardest part, is not to be like, oh my God. And then they did this.
It's fucking like, it's so good. There's so many twists and shit like that I just don't want to.
We're not going to spoil it for you.
I don't want to spoil it.
I'm going to hold it to Garrett, and I'm not going to let him spoil it for you. He's really good at it.
Yeah, I am really good at it. Okay. Yeah.
And if you still haven't figured it out at this point, we're going to be talking about Your Name today.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. And for those of you who haven't experienced the impact of this fucking incredible movie, here is a very, very Garrett tried hard, brief, non-spoiler summary.
I did try hard on this one. This is actually, honestly, it's on the knowledge panel of Google when you first search up the movie.
Well, good job, Google. Good job for making
it's 2 sentences,
summary like this.
And that's all you get.
Yeah. So 2 teenagers share a profound magical connection upon discovering they are swapping bodies. But things become even more complicated when the boy and girl decide to meet in person.
Sate.
I still love it.
I know.
It's my notification.
It's fun to use. Now you know what it means. But honestly, now then, I know what you're thinking. It's not the Freaky Friday type of body switching kind of movie. Quite honestly, when I first saw this, or at least when I first finished it, it reminded me of like Interstellar in a way, with how captivating it was, and the storyline was phenomenal. So it's really more of like an Interstellar time-space continuum sort of movie, and not the stupid Freaky Friday kind of body switching movie. Plus, after we finished it and after I was doing research for this podcast, I've come to find out that the director and the writer, Shinkai, actually stated that Interstellar was one of his influences for this movie.
Yeah.
Kind of an interesting little fun fact.
And it was so beautifully animated.
Oh my God, it was incredible.
Oh, it was like
it was incredible.
It was an art. Like I hold it up to the standards of Studio Ghibli now. It was so artistic. I mean, now granted, Studio Ghibli, like, he incorporates far greater in-depth themes that are very relatable as well. But y'all, this movie, look at that, my text is coming out. This movie is just, it's stunning. It's phenomenal. Like the animation, the music that they paired with it, the storyline in itself was just, I have no words, guys.
And the music was so powerful.
It was so powerful.
The music was so powerful. And just to give you like a little idea of how good this movie is and how many people think it's that good of a fucking movie. One, it is the highest grossing anime film of all time ever in existence.
Yeah.
With almost 359 million just in the box office. That's fucking crazy. We're just talking box office.
We're not talking about you streaming it from Amazon or...
Which is what we did.
The only place we could really find it.
Shit, they got more money for me because I accidentally bought both the English and the Japanese version.
So when we have it double time.
But it also got a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. 97% of Google users clicked the thumbs up button on the movie. It got a 9 out of 10 from myanimelist.net, 8.4 out of 10 on IMDb. It is one of the highest grossing Japanese films of all time. It got number 5. Again, this is just from box office. It's number 5 all time in Japan. It is number 9 in the traditionally animated category, highest grossing traditionally animated movie. And number 16 for any non-English film grossing worldwide.
Like, that's an extensive list.
That's ridiculous. And that's just the movie. We haven't even gotten to
the score.
The album.
It's crazy.
It's fucking nuts.
Yeah. So this incredible romantic fantasy was written and directed by Makoto Shinkai. He is an incredible titan in this anime industry whose other works include Weathering with You, and stuff that I have to read.
There's quite a list of.
So Weathering with You, The Garden of Words, Children Who Chase Lost Voices, 5 centimeters per second, and The Place Promised in Our Early Days.
By the way, Weathering with You is also in the top 10 for the highest grossing anime films.
Yes. And it's just crazy.
The dude is a badass. Not only is he a writer and a director and an illustrator and an animator and a producer.
Yeah, he does all of the things.
He does so much shit.
It's like you see these people that like out there like creating music and shit like that, and you're like, oh, well, he's done the arrangement, he does the composing, he does the lyrics, and then they sing it. Like, it's fucking crazy. But this guy does everything in this world. Like, this is he's a titan of that particular realm.
Yeah, the anime industry for sure, taken by storm by this guy.
Hells yeah.
The movie Your Name was produced by Comics Wave Films, who they honestly almost exclusively work with just Shinkai. I think on their list, and I think this was just from Wikipedia, but the only other movie that Wikipedia lists as that they've produced is Flavors of Youth, and that's the only one that they didn't produce with Shinkai. They worked with another company on that one.
Yeah, well, that one's done in an entirely different style, so now that makes sense.
But that's also another top listing anime film, which we have yet to watch.
I've been meaning to. It's been on the list. There's such a long list. It's so hard to get to everything.
I know.
Is it mine?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So the animation direction was led by Masahi Ando, and he's just another fucking badass in this world. He's worked on The Animatrix, 2 of the Ghost in the Shell movies, and Tokyo Godfathers, which is a good Christmas movie to watch, by the way. I was reading.
I haven't really seen the trailer for it.
No, we didn't either, but we were looking for an anime movie the other night, and we were trying to look for something Christmas themed, and little do you know, anime doesn't have really much Christmas themed. So
we wanted to bring you
this was the
next week.
one.
We wanted to bring you some Christmas special. You know, it's a holiday. We did Soul Eater for Halloween.
Yeah,
we didn't really do anything for Thanksgiving.
I don't fucking care.
I almost wanted to do Food Wars, but that's kind of a long one.
That's a long one. That would have taken us past Christmas.
For sure. All the music for this film was composed by members of the band Radwimps, one of my new favorite bands.
As Garrett featured them on our artist spotlight today for Tuesday Tunes on Instagram.
And we're going to get into more detail about this project in particular, the Your Name project, but a little bit of their background. Radwimps debuted independently in 2003. They joined EMI Music Japan, then listed as Toshiba EMI in 2005. They then joined Universal Music Group, or Universal Music Group Japan in 2013.
You have to be specific.
You have to be specific. That's where they are still currently. That's actually who released the album For Your Name, Universal Music Group. Their claim to fame was their album Radwimps 4, Ozaku no Gohan in 2006. They are best known for their singles Order Made in 2008 and Dada in 2011, both of which hit number 1 on Oricon's singles charts. Kind of impressive.
That's impressive.
And probably the reason Shinkai went to them to compose this one. But they also composed another one of Shinkai's movies, Weathering with You, again, in the top 10 highest grossing anime of all time.
And I listened to that today, too.
That was a good soundtrack.
That was
I remember.
a good soundtrack. It was really good. So I have really high hopes for Weathering with You.
And that only came out last year.
Yeah, that's almost his newest one.
Yeah.
That's 9. So Your Name, oddly enough, premiered at the Los Angeles Anime Expo on July 3rd of 2016, and then it premiered in Japan on August 26th of the same year. It's been incredibly well received around the world, obviously.
Obviously.
Was it your turn to go?
No.
Did I fuck up?
No.
Okay. It is critically acclaimed for its animation, complex narrative, musical score, and emotional weight. Guys, that is just so
It is such a heavy
much.
movie. It is so deep.
It's just so much. It's so much so that John Musker and Ron Clements, the directors of the Disney animated films, and I will list a few, The Great Mouse Detective, Aladdin, Hercules,
That's a
Treasure
banger.
Planet,
That's a banger.
Princess and the Frog, Moana,
Kind of a banger.
guys.
Moana,
like
dude.
they praised this film for its beauty and uniqueness. Now, when you know fucking Disney's coming up in here and they're like, God, this is fucking beautiful, it's gotta be.
It's absolutely fucking
It's
beautiful.
gotta be. That's amazing.
As a matter of fact, on September 27th of 2017, J.J. Abrams announced that he had teamed up with Eric Heiserer, a screenwriter, and they will be working on the live-action remake of Your Name to be released by Paramount Pictures and Bad Robot Productions, alongside the original film's producers, Toho, who will handle the film's distribution in Japan. The film was revealed that the Japanese right holders wanted it to be made from the Western point of view. So Mark Webb signed on to direct the remake, and Mark Webb is a big name. There's a movie that I had on the tip of my tongue that he did. I forget.
Who
I
is
forget
it,
what it was.
Garrett? Who is
I
it?
totally forget. But anyway, this one's going to be about a Native American woman and a boy from Chicago who discover they are going to be swapping bodies. Those are going to be the main characters.
I'm intrigued.
In September of this year, Deadline Hollywood reported that Lee Isaac Chung had taken over directorial and writing duties, working off a draft penned by Emily V. Gordon, with Abrams and Genki Kawamura co-producing. So they have a lot to live up to, not going to lie, especially the composer.
Yeah.
I wonder who they're going to get.
I don't know. There's a lot of names out there, and at this point, I'm kind of thinking that there's nobody else but the Radwimps.
That's true. I mean, they did do the English dub version, but you got to give somebody else a chance too.
Just don't fuck with a good thing is kind of where I'm at right now.
I mean, I feel you, but I don't know. I feel like I wonder who it would be.
Well, let's ponder on it, and we're going to act really surprised because I fucking don't know. Okay. Enough with that. All right. I think it's about that time.
What time?
We're going to move on
To where?
to the meat and potatoes,
Meat and potatoes.
to the main course,
Oh God.
and the dessert
Ooh.
of this episode.
My favorite part.
The OST, guys.
Yes, the
We're
OST.
finally onto the music.
Oh,
It's
thank
so hard
God.
to not praise that movie, but at the same time, like the music is on par with the animation.
It is, yeah. I mean, it is critically acclaimed just as much as the movie actually was. So we're excited to show you. And I think we mostly I think we have a little bit more background to do just about the album and Radwimps on this project. But other than that, we get to dive right in. It might be a shorter episode this time.
Yay, you.
It's already...
We're already at 16 minutes.
That's not so bad.
No, look at us.
Your Name, the album by Radwimps, is their 8th studio album, released by Universal Music Japan on August 24th, 2016, which just happens to be my big brother's birthday.
Happy birthday, bro.
Belated birthday, anyway. It debuted at number 1 on Oricon's weekly album rankings chart. That's pretty impressive. On September 5th. So it had 58,000 copies sold in under 2 weeks.
Woo!
Goddamn.
I'm impressed.
Yes, me too.
It was certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of Japan, and it even hit the U.S. Billboard charts. It peaked at number 16 on Billboard's Heat Seekers albums chart, number 15 on their Soundtracks albums chart, and then number 2 on their World albums chart. Like, guys, this is top 20 of the United States Billboards, and this is very much a Japanese-made movie.
Yeah, it hit everywhere, all around the world. That's why it's the greatest anime film of all time.
So I feel like that gives it a little...
it should give you reason to watch it.
Absolutely.
If it hasn't already.
It's not just our like normal films that we've been giving you that are like straight from Japan. You don't really see a whole lot of like real damage done in every other country, but this movie hit billboards and charts, and it's crazy.
I really think it's just an all around well-made movie. I mean, the story, everything, everything about it.
I feel like I sound like a broken record.
Yeah,
but
we will by the end of this for sure.
I'm truly sorry, but
Go
I
watch
can't help it.
Anyway, the OST has been acknowledged by both audiences and critics as one of the key factors behind the film's success at the box office, and I completely agree with that. If it wasn't for such an amazing piece of musical work, I don't think it would have done nearly as well, especially around the world. The story is 100% relatable, but the music also is relatable. It's that one language, that everybody can understand. So they fucking nailed it.
And the director, Shinkai, approached Yojiro Noda, the lead vocalist for Radwimps, and asked him if he could compose the music in a way that the music could supplement the dialogue or the monologue of the characters. So
it worked. They did it.
They fucking pulled it right off.
Yeah, and you guys will know when you watch the movie.
Uh-huh.
According to Noda, it took almost a year and a half to create the entire score. And director Makoto Shinkai, who was a fan of the band, when he was working with them on recording the soundtrack, the band was not allowed to see the actual animation until it was all finished. So they wrote the music based off of the script and the words, just the advice from the director, from Makoto Shinkai. And that caused many compositions to be adjusted to fit the animation. They said, and I quote, "It was really difficult to arrange music to fit the animation by the second," said guitarist Akira Kuwahara. The songwriting process was moving forward at the same time as the animation, so it influenced each other. The music changed the story, the lines, and if the new scene was created, we changed the music. It was a creative process altogether, added Noda.
That's some talent. That's talent.
It's really amazing to me that people can do that. I had a project like that in college where we weren't allowed to see the score, and it's really hard. I'm sorry, not the score, the animation. It's really hard to create something just with the advice given. It's impressive to say the least. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
By the way, dub fans, there is an English dubbed version of the soundtrack.
Yes.
They recorded an English version for the dubbed movie.
So essentially all of the instrumentation is the same, but the lyrics are...
They sang it. They sang it. They just recorded an English version.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not hating on it at all, but the Japanese version flows much better. So if
I mean, they're Japanese, so that makes sense.
yeah, I know. It's a silly thing to say, but it's worth saying.
It is worth saying.
Yeah.
You're right.
The English version sounds great though too. I don't want to hate. So I think now,
Is it that time?
I think it might be the right time to start getting into that music.
Well, let's get the fuck in it.
Let's get in it.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second to pull it up here, guys. All right, so the way we are going to present these songs to you is pretty much in chronological order of how they were shown to us on the movie.
Yeah.
And I think we'll just decide as we go if we're going to listen to the whole thing or not. We may. We'll see. Here's the first song. It is called
Dream Lantern.
Dream Lantern. Can you pronounce it in Japanese?
Does Emily pronounce things in Japanese the
No,
right
but
way?
I really want to hear it.
Absolutely. Yume Toro. I think I did that right.
I think it was Toro.
Well, pardon me, sir.
I'm just playing. All
Oh
right,
my
here's the song.
God.
Let's go.
You already know it's going to be real serene.
It just matches
How the
the
animation.
beauty of the animation. It
Yeah.
really does.
ああこのまま僕たちの声が世界の端っこまで消えることなく届いたりした
Telling you earlier, triplets.
のになそしたらね二人でどんな言葉を花と消えることない
I want to know what that effect is on the guitar. It sounds super cool.
Not so serene.
Not anymore. It's epic, like the animation is, and the story.
Yeah,
Huh.
and every time I hear the music, I just want to watch the movie, but I can see the animation in my mind. Like for all of the work that they put into that, they did a fantabulous job.
So good. Oh, hell yeah. I'm amazed, Radwimps. If you ever listen to this, I have to say, I'm amazed with how well you wrapped the complexity up in the simplicity of some of this. It's
all rounded out. Like
it is.
everything,
It's just amazing.
Everything that you want from this song has been completed.
Whew. Yeah. What'd you think of that, Emily?
I love that song. I love the start of it and how beautifully peaceful it is, and then I love how more upbeat it gets, because in the movie you also have humor and you have seriousness and you have laughter and you go through so many emotions. So this song almost fits perfectly with the way that the emotional
It's up and down.
parts are conveyed.
And I love how abruptly
It all happens.
just how it ends.
Yeah.
I mean, it comes in not necessarily abruptly. It builds very beautifully, but it stops right there. When it ended right there, you're like, oh, wait, what the fuck? I wanted more.
And that happens.
It happens for
constantly.
the whole movie. And it's not just the music, it's the story that gets you to do that too. You're like, wait. The fuck?
Like when the director asked this group to write all of this music and to follow the animation, and they only had descriptions and a storyline. That's just insane that they could do.
And they
this.
did that.
Yeah.
They did that shit. We got only 3 more songs to show you, and
Believe me, we want to show you all of them because the whole album is great. And I don't really I'm not all about usually a soundtrack, because usually it's just music that I've heard somewhere before, but everything about these songs is simply unique.
yeah, it was composed magnificently. Great job.
Yeah.
Let's keep it up. Let's keep going. Actually, wait, lyrics first.
Yes.
lyrics for the song first. So let's
we
do
will
that.
not do this again.
And I promise it will be the right lyrics this time.
I put it in order. We walked through it before we started, so hopefully we'll get this right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're on
The only
first
problem
one.
that happened last time is, yes, you did put them in order, but
I
we
left it up.
we forgot to click the first tab and not the last tab. So I just
So when he pulled it up, he thought
I
it was
wasn't
on the
paying
first
attention.
tab. Whoops.
All right, here we go.
The first verse. Ah, if only our voices speak at night could ever reach the very edge of this world and of time. Instead of fading into air and dust, then what will the words, could it ever be, farthest words from probably? Let's make a promise that will never fade. Let's say it together on the count of 3.
Goddamn. I'm worried that as we read some of these, we might give away a twist. I just don't know yet. Haven't read them yet.
Okay, we'll skip this part and go to the very last.
Yeah? Does that have a twist in it?
No, but I like the last verse.
Okay, we'll skip to the last verse.
Do it. Not that.
Is there no chorus? It was just 3 verses?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
One day we'll reach to emotions unexplored, unprecedented. We'll high-five love we've yet to discover and give a kiss to time. The 5 dimensions keeps on teasing me, but I will keep on looking at you, dear. Let's make a sign for when we say, nice to meet you again. I'm on my way to you, chasing after your name.
Oh my God.
And that's why I wanted to read the
no
last verse.
wonder you wanted to read the last verse. Holy shit. It's all coming together.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait for you guys to watch it.
We've seen it 3 times in the past month. And after talking about it, because we just watched it on Sunday with our friends.
Yeah, we didn't
had a
just
movie party.
watch it. Like, we watched it by ourselves first.
Yes.
But then we were so excited.
We watched it the next
It
day.
hit us so hard that we watched it with somebody the next day. We didn't just watch it the next day. We watched it with our roommate Marisa. And then she loved it so much. She was like, definitely show it to as many people as possible. So then we had like a little watch party the other night where our friends came over and they weren't anime fans and they still love the movie.
Yeah. It's, it just gets you.
It gets you right in the feels.
It gets you. Because even some anime fans aren't Studio Ghibli fans, but
Oh, yeah.
they still like Studio Ghibli. I think this, I'm serious. You can fight me if you want, but I very much would put this in a Studio Ghibli movie category. And the charts show it. You don't have to listen to me. It's facts.
I honestly think that it's already in the Studio Ghibli category because the other movies that are in the top 10
are
highest
mostly Studio
grossing,
Ghibli.
It's Studio Ghibli. But you know
That's
what?
true.
You know what's better than all of them? Your Name.
You're about to start fights, Garrett.
I am about to start fights. I love Studio Ghibli too. Don't get me wrong.
All right. So we're going to keep on trucking with this music because the best has yet to come.
All right. Is that from the beginning? Looks like
No,
it.
it's not. Press play.
That's what I mean. Is it
Yes.
at the beginning of the song?
Yes.
Okay. You shove that back in your sasshole.
I will never. See, just hearing it makes me want to fucking watch the movie. I hate this.
It's so good. Second song to show up in the film. And this is the montage part, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's exactly why I was like, now I want to watch it again.
Yeah, the whole montage.
I went through all of the songs earlier because Garrett didn't tell me he already had an order. So I went into the things and I was like, I just started the movie and I was just gonna watch it and figure out when all of the songs came in.
Just to get them all in.
Just to get them all in.
That'd be a 4th time. You
I
fiend.
know. I can't help it. It gives me goosebumps and butterflies when I listen to it. I just realized we didn't actually introduce the song.
Oh yeah, what's it called?
So this is called, it's in front of me. Zen Zen Zensei, which means past life.
Fitting?
Yes.
Oh, yes. We still get more. I really love the lead singer's voice. I was
I do
looking
too.
up at the notes
It's
to
really
see what his name
soothing.
was. Yojiro Noda. Yeah, your voice is killer, man. Because you sing beautifully, but you also... I don't want this to sound insulting, but it sounds like relatable, like I could do it too. Does that make sense?
Yeah. That's how I feel about Hayley Williams, except when she hits those high notes.
Well, yeah. It's just your voice is relatable. It sounds like I said, it's going to sound so bad, but it sounds like anybody could do it, and that's what makes it so relatable. I don't think anybody could execute it as beautifully as you do, though.
No. He does it just right. So many different elements.
So catchy, too. Very beautifully produced. That bass line, man. It's traveling all over the fretboard. It sings.
Garrett, I'm having a really hard time right now.
Why are you getting sad?
No, I just want to watch the movie.
Are you feeding
again.
for the movie?
Yes.
We saw it on Sunday. It's Tuesday.
I know. I'm sorry. I know. It's like I feel like there's still something I haven't caught yet.
Maybe.
I feel like I found something new and
Do you hear that,
every
guys?
single time.
Do you hear that? Go fucking watch a movie.
I wish I could fake this as well as I say it, but I could not. I am not faking this. It is
I
such
love
a
the
good movie.
instrumental hook of this song. Beautifully composed guitar parts. The drums were sick. The bass line was melodic. I am genuinely impressed. I know I've already heard all of these songs, but
It's always nice to hear 'em again
it
and
gets
again
you,
and
especially when
again.
you get to truly analyze it without, the rest of the story behind all of the music.
Mm-hmm.
So let's. That song was called "Past Life."
Yes.
Zen Zen
Zensei.
Zensei.
Yes.
Zen Zen Zensei. Okay.
3 Zens, 1 Say.
All right, let's get into the lyrics. Let's go. Give me a second to pull it up. At last, hello, you've opened your eyes, but why won't you even look me in the eyes? What's wrong with you? You angrily tell me I'm late. Well, I'm sorry, but I did my best and running at my fastest pace. My heart overtook my body as it flew to find you in this place. Seeing your hair flowing and your bright eyes glowing aches my very core. Wish I could breathe in the same dimension. I don't want to let it go.
This is the first time I've read these lyrics.
Oh, yeah. Now that I am finally faced with the voice I've known for so long, I don't know what the words should be the very first I say to you.
Oh, I hate this.
Back in the... I think this is the chorus. The other one didn't have a chorus. Back in the Zen Zen Zensei, till this day, been looking everywhere for you. I've followed the sound of your innocent laughter, and it guided me the right way. Even if every piece of you disappeared, and if it's scattered everywhere, no, I won't waver. I'll start back at 1. Look for you all over again. Or maybe instead, I'll take the whole universe right back to 0 again.
Your words are so sweet, Garrett.
Oh, thanks. I wrote them on the spot, you know? God damn, that's so beautiful.
And I have a thing.
Say your thing.
So I just listened to the lyrics, or sorry,
The song?
song.
And the lyrics. I guess I just said them to you.
Yeah. So I figured out another thing I found out about the movie.
Yeah.
Just from the lyrics of the song.
Should I keep going?
Yeah.
All right.
Keep going.
This is the lyrics, not what I'm about. Okay. Where should I start? How should I explain? Want to tell you everything that happened while you were in a long, long dream. I flew through dozens of skies to tell you the adventures I've been through, hundreds of millions of light years worth. But now I'm here finally seeing you reflected in my eyes. I just want to know you, play around and show you who it is that you can be. I just want to love you, every fragment of you, right down to the pain you feel. Now that we have finally met at many galaxies, and I don't know how to hold your hand so that I don't break it. And then the chorus again. That was just verse 2. Let me see if there's anything else.
Yes, give me your love songs.
Oh, but they changed the chorus up a little bit too. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to say that. Back in the Zen say till this day. Been looking everywhere for you. Oh, I love the sound of your unfettered voice. And the shedding of tears led me this way. So tell me, who will ever gonna stop us? All right, that's a weird translation there. Sorry, guys. On this, the eve of our revolution, no more hesitation. I will put up a flag to stake my claim on your heart tonight, because you took away from me the way to give up, so clearly and awkwardly. I wonder if we can push our way through the countless barrier that's waiting in the future beyond our view. Side by side, no way we can lose. We'll beat destiny at its own game and make it follow our own rules. And there isn't any weapon besides you that I need to use.
Okay, we got to move on to the next
We do
song.
have to move on. God damn, this song is so beautiful. Okay, let's go.
Garrett, you can
That was
tell me,
Zin
you
Zin
can
Say.
tell me love songs all day long.
You mean to read love songs to you?
Please, yes. Do that.
Would you like to introduce the next song?
Yes, it is called Sparkle.
Sparkle.
And this is my favorite. It's my favorite one.
The song is Sparkle. Oh, this is the best one.
Yep, see?
fuck.
I told you.
This is where I fell in love with Noda's voice.
Yeah. Seriously, it is taking all of me not to like sing along with it.
Don't do it to him yet.
I won't. It's awful. The fangirlingness about this movie that I'm having today is dumb.
You're simping hard.
I am. So bad. What's wrong with me?
I think simp might be the wrong term. I learned that yesterday.
Yes, that's true. You did.
Thank you, anime community.
He's like, what does simping mean? We're ruining this
Yeah,
beautiful
shut up.
song.
辞書にある言葉で出来上がった世界を憎んだ万華鏡の中で8月のある朝君は僕の前で歯に噛んでは済ましてみせたこの世界の教科書
No!
Oh no, it's doing that thing again.
We have a ghost in our system.
た昨日までは序章の序章で飛ばし読みでいいからこっからが僕だよ経験と知識とカビの生えかかった勇気を持って未だかつてないスピードで君の元へダイブをまどろみの中で生ぬるい甲羅にここでないどっかを夢見たよ教室の窓の外に電車に
You're right, it is hard not to sing along.
Son of a bitch. I love that piano medley.
And the bass line again, so melodic. Strings. Simple drums. You guys did this so beautifully. I don't know how to say this with any other word. It is elegant. Elegant really meaning the true definition, like mastering the art of simplicity.
Yeah.
It is a beautifully elegant piece, album, all of it.
Because the arrangement isn't anything like crazy or outrageous. Like it's so simplistic, but the way that it all comes together, just the orchestration of all of it.
It's a long song.
Yeah, we should probably move on.
Yeah, let's move on. You guys will just have to watch it, I guess. And yep, time to move on to the lyrics. I'll show you. You should start over your camera. We're running out of data. We need to get a hard drive.
Storage card.
Storage card?
For my phone. For data.
Just use the cloud.
Oh my God. I don't trust the internets. All right, so this is Sparkle.
First one, take it away, Emily.
Caught in a never-ending game, seems like the world's still trying to tame me. If that's the way, I will obey. This is the way. Beautifully struggle every day. Should we have a little kiss? While seeing both of our hourglasses, let's make a plan to meet somewhere that is the most far from goodbye. Finally, the time has come. Everything up till yesterday was a prologue. Just skimming through the days of old, it's my turn to bear the load. With my experience and my skill, and all the courage I had let start to mildew, at an unprecedented speed, I will dive right into you.
Taking a note from Dave Matthews,
Hell
I see.
yeah.
Crash into me, baby. That's cool. Verse, pre-chorus.
Yeah.
Keep going.
And when I dozed off into a lukewarm can of soda, I dreamed of a world so far from here. That's not on the map. Searching outside of the classroom window or in a summer morning that's brought from the commuting train. Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, wait, that's the lyric.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh?
Oh. Words like tomorrow.
This is the chorus.
This is the chorus.
Go ahead.
Words like tomorrow or future or fate, no matter how far they extend their hands, we breathe, we dream, we raise our love in a timeless land that is far out of reach. Even the second, hour hands of the clock, they look at us sideways as they tick and talk. How I hope to have forever to spend this life, no, all future lives right here in this world with you.
Aw.
Verse 3. Oh, let's put them far ahead. How do you do's and all the nice to meet you's, and breathe over 1,000-year cycle in a single day. Dang, verse 3 is substantially shorter than verse 4.
But it hits hard.
How I hated lifeless world that's made up entirely of dictionary words that I saw through my kaleidoscope on a monotonous August morn. When you appeared in front of me, you acted shy, but I didn't miss your grinning face, like if it's the textbook of this world of how to make your smile on your face. Oy vey. I've been looking for incredibles, the meaning of unbelievable. Even I hope for tragedies if it goes with the thrill. But when you were standing in front of my door with every piece in your hand that I could ask for. Chorus 2.
And a bridge. We're not going to give it all to you, though. We're going to stop after chorus 2 because you need to go watch this movie.
Yeah. Duh. Words like tomorrow or future or fate, no matter how far they extend their hands, let's dream and breathe. We'll play together in this place. What do you say?
I say, fuck yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's dream and breathe and play and yeah. All right, I think we have one more song
and
for you.
And we're gonna cut it short.
We are gonna cut
said
it
it was
short.
gonna be short for you today.
And it's not. It's already, what are we coming up on?
49.
10 till an hour?
Yeah.
And that's okay. There's a lot of shit to talk about with this movie.
It's so good. So this is Nande Monaya. It's nothing.
Nande Monaya.
So this is the what you hear in the last credit. So this is the very last of the scene, and while you're watching the credits, this is the song that's playing, and it is worth sticking around for. It's still on. This is another one that's really hard not to sing.
Is this the Santa Claus with no ho-ho-ho?
Yes!
Good, I love this song.
I hope that that's how they translated in the English version too, when they sang it. I really hope so.
Oh, and the ending, right when these words hit you, the first verse.
Fuck yeah, I know.
It hits you, oh my god, right at the, like...
The way it brings it all back together.
You get this ending that you really want, but also it leaves it open-ended. It's like you only get a sort of what you want.
So it's an open-ended ending, but the conclusion is enough to leave you satisfied.
Yeah.
y'all could have seen Garrett's little dance.
I'm glad our
Camera time.
ran out of juice.
Or I would have totally posted that tomorrow. Shit, yeah.
I'm feeling it.
Such a good song. Such a good ending.
Have you ever been so happy you frown? It's this ending. This is like the poster movie of happy tears.
I love that that's your description.
Yeah.
God, why isn't my camera working?
I know, yeah, you don't get to see my frowny happy face. We're gonna stop it right there.
But I don't want to.
I know, I don't want to either. Oh, we gotta do it. We gotta do it.
I know. So, Garrett, what do you think?
It is, I think you already know what I think. It is unbelievably captivating. Are you gonna do the lyrics? Oh, sorry, she's opening up a new tab here. I'm like, whoa. Slow your roll, baby. We're gonna get these lyrics for you. Yeah, no, I can't say enough about this entire movie. The score, the writers, the animation, all of it is fucking wonderful. It took me by surprise.
It really did. And, we were just looking for anime movies to, watch. We did not know that we were going to stumble upon this beast of a fucking movie.
I honestly, it took me a while to start this movie because of the description.
Yeah, it was almost cliche. It was almost one of those
Freaky
things
Friday.
we've heard this story before. How many times can you flip
How
and
could
see
this
it?
possibly be the highest grossing anime film of all time? Go watch it. You'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the sound effects of
The wind.
everything, the ambiance, the atmosphere, the setting, the natural event that occurs in this movie that I won't give away.
Garrett.
The way everybody sees everything. Oh man, it is such crazy sound effects. Bird. Oh my God, our dog is making
The funniest face.
She's got her underbite is going ham. She's also missing a tooth. She lost a tooth a few weeks ago from playing with her toy too hard. It got ripped out of her mouth.
But the face was
Underbite City over here.
she was trying
Sorry
to
about
smile.
that. That was really distracting. All right, let's get into the lyrics. Verse 1.
Go on.
The sorrowful gust of wind that blew right between you and me. Where did I find the loneliness it carried on that breeze? Looking up at the sky after shedding a stream of tears, I could see for miles of blue. It's never been so clear. And this is another verse 1. Verse 2. Speeches that my father gave me would always make me despair. Somehow, I feel a warmth and comfort today. Your ever-kind heart, the way you smile, and even how you find your dreams. I knew nothing so honestly. I've always copied you. Now, just a little more. Only just a little more. Let's stay here a little longer. Now, just a little more. Only just a little more. Let's stick together just a little bit longer. Chorus 1. Oh yes, we are time flyers. Scaling the walls of time, climber. Tired of playing hide and seek with time and always coming just short. Crying even when you're happy, smiling even when you're feeling lonely. It's because a part of you has made it here before the rest of us. I used to wish upon the stars, the toys that I once adored, forgotten now, are rolling around the corners on the floor. Finally, my dreams have counted up to 100 today. Someday, I'll trade them all for just the very one. Aw. Girl that I have seen in school that never have told hello. After class today, I waved and said, "See you tomorrow." It's not really that bad, trying something new every once in a while, especially if I can do it with you by my side. And the pre-chorus again. Oh yes, we are time flyers. So, and I knew who you were way before. Sorry guys, some of these translations, they catch me off guard. Or it's just a typo, I'm not really sure. Way before I even knew my own name, there's no clue, but I'm sure, I swear. And we're going to leave you with that. We're not going to read anything else. But now you want to read it?
I'll be right there. I can read it later.
That pretty much sums up this entire movie. Before we jump to our outro, there's one little thing I'd like to read to you. Just something that the director and the writer, Shinkai, had said after he got such praise and critical acclamation for his film. Despite all of that, Shinkai insisted that the film wasn't as good as it could have been. Of course, who in their right mind thinks their project is as good as it could have been? But in this case, this is a direct quote from Shinkai. There were things we could not do. Masashi Ando wanted to keep working on, but had to stop us for lack of money. For me, it's incomplete, unbalanced. The plot is fine, but the film is not at all perfect. 2 years was not long enough.
Some harsh criticism on himself.
I mean, you put out the highest grossing anime of all time, dude. What else did you want? What else did you want to add here?
I'm curious to know, though. I want to know, like, what was it that he really just wanted to add to it? Because I'm sure whatever it was would have been fantastic and would have been a great ad, but I just can't imagine it in my head after seeing that movie. I can't wait to see his next movie.
Yeah, the Weathering with You?
All of them. I want to see all of them, and I want to see the future, because think about how much time he's had. Like, what if Weathering You is better than Your Name?
Oh, yeah. No, I don't think so.
But Your Name's been out longer.
Yeah, but it was highest grossing box office, you know what I mean?
Was that in the same list with Weathering You?
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm really impressed with this movie. I can't say that enough. It is going to sound like I'm a broken record.
Yeah.
But go watch it. Have your minds blown. Show your parents, show your kids, show your wives, show everybody that you know.
Show your aunts and uncles.
Everyone that you know. It is so good. We are going to have a playlist for the YouTube playlist in our show notes. I think it's really only one video.
It's just one video with
just
all of
the tracks. But
because the since there was no intro and outro, all of it was done by the same person, so it's all on the same soundtrack.
Yes. Yeah. So go click on that link in our show notes if you want to go listen to the entire album, which I recommend that you do. And
on your way to work, while you're doing the dishes.
Get yourself hyped up for the movie that you're going to watch the next night that you can watch movies.
And then think about, it was like when I read The Giver, like I could see it in my head, and in my own opinion, I thought they did a very good job about putting the movie from the book like into a picture. And I think that this movie, if you watch or if you listen to the music first, you'll be able to picture the animation, and it will be nothing like The Giver.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of books, he did release a book about a month before this premiered in Los Angeles. So there is a novel and a manga series that he illustrated.
What?
Yeah, he did it all. He wrote the movie first, and then did that all and released all that before the movie came out to hype it up. So there is, if you guys like to read, go read the story. Just watch the movie. The animation's so good. Sound effects are amazing too. And you can't do that. You can't get sound effects while you read.
That's true.
I think, oh yeah, like we said before, if there is, if you guys are the English listeners, you like to listen to the English dubbed version, go find that on Amazon, or I'm pretty sure Vudu, YouTube, and Google Play. They have both I know Amazon for sure. That's where I accidentally bought both the English dub and the subbed version of this. So there's both versions. Go watch it if you're a fan of the English dub. I personally like the subtitled one better. I feel like just the Japanese crew does it better because that's how it was originally intended. I am looking forward to the J.J. Abrams version of the live action of this because I feel like it's a live action that could actually be redone. An anime that could be redone as a live action is what I'm trying to say. So I'm excited to see that too. But yeah.
Yeah. Guys, I think that about wraps it up.
I think it does.
Yeah. We want to thank you guys so much for tuning in and listening to the Anime Noise podcast. We always have such a pleasure making these episodes. And whether you're cozied up with your own BBC or taking us with you for the ride, we are thrilled to share our nerdiness about anime, music, and sound effects with you.
Yeah. And if you could, please head over to our Instagram at Anime Noise Podcast. Again, that is at Anime Noise Podcast, all one word, for updates, videos, behind the scenes footage of us just being ridiculous, bloopers.
As usual.
Yeah, shit. I mean, it really is a community over there. We are really excited to announce that in the past week we have climbed 800 followers, over 800, almost 900 followers. It is like an early Christmas, so thank you guys. If you're listening, if you're one of the first 1,000 followers or any of our followers, thank you so much for supporting us. We can't wait to keep doing this for you even more. We're going to have another episode out next week. We have episodes out every week.
Slow us down.
Never, ever.
No.
So, again, you can stream it from Hulu. No, I'm sorry. Not Hulu. Again, you can stream it from Vudu, Amazon Prime, YouTube, or Google Play.
You can show your support by subscribing to the show, or if you're feeling extra generous, Christmas, you can head on over to buyusacoffee.com and support our show with new equipment and let us execute.
That link is also down in the show notes.
Yeah, you can help us out with new ideas that we really want to do for you guys. If you have any feedback or would like to see anything featured on future episodes, head on over to bbcmediaproduction@gmail.com. Thanks again for listening and tune in next time for another episode of Anime Noise.
Bye, guys. We love you.
Bye.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. That's actually next week. We can probably say Merry Christmas next week.
We'll say it twice. Fuck it. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. This has been a Beanbag Chair Media production.